The former major Hurricane Eta is now just a ragged batch of cloud cover across Central America. Nicaragua, Honduras, over towards Guatemala. That's the expanse of the cloudiness, but there's still a circulation that's just being heavily impacted by some of the upper terrain. So it will continue to lose a lot of its organization, but it's not just going to die off. That moisture is abundant, and with the expectation of it to drift to the north and then back to the northeast over the Caribbean, there's a good chance that it can regenerate gradually and perhaps still make another turn as it enters the Florida Straits or the Eastern Gulf. And why is there such a zigzag pattern in the overall forecast cone? And why is it going to re-intensify anyway? Well, the waters well to the south of our region are still warm in the mid-80s. Remember Hurricane Delta? This is where that ramped up and headed into the Yucatan. So the water is still sufficiently warm despite those past systems. But the overall movement is going to be really determined by several different features to the north. High pressure is anchored across the western Atlantic right now, and that's contributing to its overall westward drift. However, the high is going to kind of retreat a bit, and a little disturbance in the high levels of the atmosphere will swing into the northern Gulf. So that gives the low a little more of a path to drift to the north, and then very likely this may allow another high to move in by early next week, which may help to shift it back in a northeasterly fashion. So that's why there's a series of changes in direction. And what it really means for us, it just keeps the uncertainty level a bit higher. Plus that upper low keeps the upper level winds faster. That's usually a deterrent in any kind of intensifying tropical system. So what it all means is that moisture is heading towards the southern tip of Florida. If you're heading that way this weekend, be prepared for some higher rain chances, and some of that may come our way towards the middle of next week. So we have lots of time to monitor all the changes that are going to occur in the overall outlook for Eta. Not much else happening out there in the tropics, and quite frankly, after Eta, there may not be much of anything else to monitor for maybe about 10 days beyond. So maybe something to look forward to. Things may try to settle down